Alright, luckily I didn't lose too much progress that last time the game crashed, but I did catch myself up a little bit, so we were on our way to touch this floating diamond thing here, which does this. Pretty cool. And we're gonna have to do that 3 more times, which will open this one door we gotta get through. It's kind of a pain when you have to go back through this way. Yeah, I guess it's not that bad. Alright. I didn't die, did I? Be a lizard. Let's be a lizard for a while. Just because he runs so fast. I'm not wearing the Kieran's ring right now. I probably won't use it that much from here on out. Okay, this place, I believe we gotta... I can't remember why we wanted to freeze that. That does what exactly? I forget. Gotta be something else here. Oh, I think I remember.
Oh.
So for this part I do want to stay in Luther's form. Eventually this room I think is going to start flooding and we have to escape it before it does. Is that how I get up there? Yes, no? There we go. And one more ought to do it. But I think this actually needs to be moved over here. Because we're going to use it to step on, just to jump over this thing. I think. Like I said, it's been a while, a little longer since I've done this part of the game. That thing sure looks like Belial. You kind of see in one speaking stone, there's another ancient too.
Not quite.
Hang on, as soon as I grab this, I gotta get out of here. Yeah. It's gonna crush me. And then oh, did I go the wrong way? No, I just keep going the wrong way. Go, Luther, go. We make it out safely. Yes, I think we're safe. You actually only need 4 ivory chips for this part of the game, but since we saved the first 2 that we found in the Drawrical Museum, I may not have to do all the puzzles to get them all. So that's kind of nice. There's another blob. That's the elevator we came down. Also, you need silver leaf for this part of the game, which luckily I also saved some of that. But if you didn't bring it, There is a way to get it. It just takes a little longer. Hey, what happened? No, that's cheap. I was turning myself into the lizard, but it stopped me. It does me no good to be the beast right now. This is the part where... Can't remember how I figured this out. But you actually gotta plant some silver leaf, I think, right here. And you can see the roots are there. And then we have to turn on some water. Do you just do it with this? I'm not sure. Yeah, that kind of made the clock start going, I think. I think it's going to make the silver leaf grow very quickly and then break that trapped fire in there. Yes? No? What's going on? Maybe I'm missing something. Doesn't seem to be any water. Oh, I might know why. I think there's a part further up here that I actually have to go in and release the water flow. So as of now, there's just no water here. So I gotta go all the way up this thing. I did not want to be the beast right now. I think actually, out of this whole game, like, the City of the Ancients is one of my least favorite places. I mean, it looks really cool, and there's some cool stuff going on here, but it's mostly just solving one giant puzzle. And you think you would learn more about the City of the Ancients, but you don't really. What is going on? Is this game bugging out on me or something? I did not do that. Beast cannot do magic. Oh, so we're just going kind of slowly here. You'll see this little black stuff sticking out there. Once we get the water turned on, it's gonna grow as well. It's basically lichen. See the difference when you wear that ring? I guess I did end up using it. But I really need to change back into a human soon. It's kind of a relaxing place. I guess if you had combat fatigue, you would enjoy this place more. I wouldn't mind doing some more fighting or seeing some more interesting life forms. My theory was just always that there was just some organic matter left behind, and all the radiations of the ancient magic and the ancient city kind of animated some of that matter into those blob things. I think that's all they are. At the most. It's probably a lot less complex than that. Can I fit through here? Hey, beast. Cannot do anything as the beast. It's a pretty long hallway. Come in. Come in. So now that we're here, at the end of it, what I need to do is freeze thing right here, turn it into ice with the Mist of Doom spell. Once I've done that, here we go. Alright. And that gets the water flowing everywhere. So all the water rises, and now this lichen stuff here, this black stuff will start to grow. Should be growing soon. Kinda wanna use Mist of Doom on some of these things. That worked. Are they growing? I can't see. But now that I got water here, I can go back to that other area and get that diamond thing going. I better save this first. We are going twice as fast now. I still think it's so silly I misplaced my ranged weapon. I think this is the single longest stretch of map in the game. I mean, it has to be. I don't even think that walkway in the ruins where you go cremate the priest is this long. Alright. It's kind of strange. Do I need to freeze these things too? Oh, come on, Luther, you have more magic than that. Well, I know we at least need to now release the water. Where's that thing? So we do this.
Too far.
Yeah. And that pours a bunch of water into here. And we're gonna activate this, sand thing. Alright, that does it. I guess you don't need to break those.
Oh.
So now that thing is going through, it's gonna open the other door. And that's 2 out of 4 of these that we need to solve, so... Another diamond crystal. Storm crystal, I think is what they're called. I'll use them later. I'll show them to you. They're kind of cool.
Oh.
Alright, there's the other diamond floating out there. This is quite the observatory here. Got these planets all superimposed and galaxies and... Could that be Earth? I don't know. Interesting place. Don't know what to make of it, really. Well, it is the city of some pretty ancient magical beings, so I guess it doesn't have to make that much sense. Alright. I'm not sure what I've done wrong. That lichen stuff was supposed to be growing here, I think, but I might have done something wrong. I'm sure I'll be able to pick some up a little later, though. You don't even really need it. I just like combining it with those Gorgonite nodules. And it creates this thing called the Stone of the Gorgon, I believe, which basically just temporarily turns things into stone. It's kind of useful for a part a little later in the game that you're gonna see. Alright, let's see where we are. Because I have no idea. Yeah, this place is pretty big. Look, here's all that stuff that we just did. Pretty long. I think I'll go over here now. More statues of the ancients. Oh, as I was saying earlier, you find a speaking stone. I hope I didn't pass it. I might have left it behind somewhere. I think it might have been in the Huline Temple. That basically shows the Joracle talking to another ancient. They're talking about Belial. I don't think we want to mess with this thing. Let's get our You'll see sometimes it's just more useful to keep casting level 1 of a spell instead of doing the other levels, because the other levels you have to charge up. But I can do just as much damage if I just keep doing the Mr. Doom spell over and over. Let's save it before we go in here. There's another ivory chip in there. Okay. Ah, jeez, I forgot about that. I might die here. Am I drowning? No? Ah! Jump!
Lamplight eggs.
Wow. So where am I? It seems like I'm trapped in here. Oh, I guess not. Alright. So that means I have more than enough ivory chips. These blobs have a ranged attack that's kind of like that Ruloi attack that surrounds your whole body that you have to outrun. I see where we are now. I'm pretty good at taking those guys out.
Oh.
I think this is where you come to, yeah. You come here if you need to get the silver leaf, so we don't even really have to do that part. Our goal is to get this thing out of here, which here's where our ivory chips come into play. So like I said, you can get all of them that you need here, but we just didn't have to do as much because we saved our ivory chips. One of the rare times in Lands of Lore that you save an item all throughout the game only to actually in fact need it later. Where did that one go? Oh, it's just a regular door, I guess. Storm crystal. we're actually making pretty good progress. We're getting it done fairly quickly, I think. In through there you go. Oh, what happened? Crappy teleporter. Hey, man. That item is in there, that's why you heard me. I accidentally pushed 8 instead of F8. I guess we ended up never using that thing. I can barely remember what it was for.
Not quite.
By the Doracle's eyes!
Oh, Luther, you never would have seen any of this back on your farm. Alright, well I think we can take a break here. When we get back, we're gonna solve the last puzzle that gets that thing up, and then we're actually getting pretty close to finishing up the City of the Ancients. There's a few things extra we might do. A few items I might go after. I haven't decided yet. So, when we get back, we'll go get that 4th thing opened and see what happens next. I'll see you then.